Coach, a little bit of a struggle offensively. Is it a matter of just good shots that just weren't dropping?
Yeah, they're a good, very good defensive team. Hard fought game. Came up short in the end.
Why did the offense kind of stagnate there in the end? I think you only 10 points in the final 7.
Yeah, they played good defense. Take a look at the film.
Tom, you guys, three-point shooting, defensive three-point shooting can be luck how opponents shoot. Obviously, teams have been shooting well against you guys lately. Is that something you're seeing, or is it just a product of luck, or is it a little bit of both?
Well, and again, they have size. So I thought overall, they shot 42%. We out-rebounded them by 5. Our turnovers probably hurt us some, and we gave up, 2 timely offensive rebounds in a crucial sequence mid-fourth. So those are things that we have to clean up, and we went in saying if the defense and the rebounding and keeping the turnovers were down, we'd have a chance to win. And I thought we were in position to win all the way to the end. So we fell short tonight, but there was some good things that happened in the game.
What would you think of how the team did without Jalen?
Hey, it's a quick turnaround. So you come in, you have a walkthrough in a ballroom, and then we have to adjust and we have to adapt quickly. We have more than enough, and we got to find a way to get it done.
How did you see Cat adapt specifically compared to any other game?
He's still finding his rhythm. So he had time off, and so we got to get him into rhythm. We got to work at it.
Late in the game, when it was still within reach, it seemed like maybe guys trying to force it a little. Like a Cat took one from almost the logo early in the clock. Guys trying to do a little too much.
Again, I want to take a look at the film to see the sequence of, why it happened. But there's a tendency guys want to win, and so sometimes it can be misguided when you're trying to do it like you want to win so bad, and you have to do it within the context of the framework of the teamwork. But I'm not gonna. He's a gifted offensive player. And, I'm not going to measure every shot that he takes. If he thinks it's open, I want him to be aggressive and I want him to attack. So, he had time off and now he's got to get back into rhythm. He'll be in rhythm. We know how good he is.
Did you like the aggressiveness that Mikal showed tonight? He got to the line a little bit more and he looked like he was more aggressive.
I thought he played very well overall. I thought OG played, he had a lot to deal with Harden. And, he battled the whole game, so that was a positive. And like I said, they shot 42, and, the team has Harden, they have Leonard. Zubac is a load to deal with in the post. Batum's a very good player. So, you're going to be tested on every possession. And, a guy like Chris Dunn is a key part of their team. And when you put the ball down and in the paint, they're coming after it, and you've got to be ready to react and make the right read on that. And when you do, and we miss some threes too. So we have to make sure that we're in rhythm when we take it.
What about Deuce?
First game, he'll get his rhythm, and he's got the ball. When he's starting, the ball's in his hands more. When he's playing with with the second unit, it's more. He was off the ball, and Cam handled more, but Deuce can do it. I've seen him have huge games there, so I have a lot of confidence in his ability.
When it comes to 50-50 balls, is it as simple as just wanting it more, alertness, or is it just random and then some nights they go on your favor?
Well, you got to make a second and third effort. I think you got to get to bodies. Sometimes it's, they get a finger tip on it and it gets deflected and it's a scramble, but you just got to make it go your way. So I think that's that's probably the biggest thing.
Thanks for
Yeah.
Cat, a little bit of a struggle offensively tonight for the team. What were you seeing out there?
Just did enough to win, so gotta be better next game.
Going first game without Jalen, not even having practice, you expect it's going to take a little adapting right now?
Yeah, of course. I mean, huge part of our team is missing, so next man up, we gotta be better and we gotta figure it out quick.
Cat, opponent 3-point shooting can be random, like it can be bad luck, like maybe a guy gets hot on one random night, but you guys have given up 40% from three since January 1st. Is it more bad luck than good luck? Is there something there that needs to be fixed, or is it something that's been talked about and trying to get addressed as of late?
I mean, we got to do a better job of making it more difficult for them shooting a three ball. That's the percentage. I didn't know that. We got to be better. We all got to step it up a level.
How tough is it when you're going up against a team that's got James Harden and Kawhi Leonard?
I mean, talent. They have a lot of talent. I think even past them, Zubac and Batum and down the line, Bogdanovich. I think they got a ton of talent. So they're a good team. We're a good team. We just didn't get the win tonight.
Can't give it a difficult week. What's been the process of just getting back in the swing of things?
Just knock the rust off and get back to the game. I was in a better headspace today than I was yesterday. So, it definitely is. Basketball's been therapeutic for me. So it's good to be back up.
When you look at a guy like James Harden, what do you think he's meant to the game as far as changing the game offensively over the last decade?
That step back going right. That's pretty legit.
Your name.
Getting back in a rhythm after the time off, what's that process like?
Just getting some shots up and just get back in that rhythm. Just honestly just getting some reps. Obviously some time for family reasons and having been able to play basketball, so just gotta be back out and get some shots up.
Carl, how have you navigated just the last couple of days, last week? You name was thrown out on all ups. How have you navigated mentally? Just handle everything?
You said the media what?
How have you just handled everything over the last couple of days? You've been through a lot.
With love and my family and support from everybody in this locker room and the team. So just obviously it's been a very very tough week, and especially for a week where a place that I'm usually comfortable at in the summer. It meant a lot to have, like I said before, to have my teammates supporting me, understanding the situation, and have the love of my family and my girl's family just through this hard time. We was all very close with this woman, and for me it's a little tougher having to open old wounds up, to be there for her kids that lost their mother, and I know how that is. So two boys losing their mother, I know the feeling. So having to open up my old wounds to support them and help them through this process is it's a lot. Something that I wish no one goes through.
I understand it's a group effort. Given the importance you have on this team as a leader and a player, what's been your approach in trying to galvanize the group and see what they can do?
Next man up. We got a lot of talent, like I said, in this locker room. So, we got a lot of people who shown they're ready for this moment, and we just gotta continue to stay together, stay strong. It's a long season, obviously, things happen, but just continue to work on us as a team and be the best version. So when he does come back, we're ready to integrate into a better version of the team that he left.
All right, thanks, Carl.
Goes for the ball, you being 6'5", 6'6". How you able to get on the boards with the big guys and get boards like that throughout the game?
Just effort. Just wanting to obviously do that and kind of get us out in transition, playing fast. So, that's all I really try to do.
You said yesterday about adjustments without Jalen.
Sit down.
You were saying yesterday about adjustments without Jalen.
Yeah.
But you guys did not even have a practice yet. Just kind of you think this is going to be a process?
Yeah, for sure it'll be a process. I mean, Jalen's our guy. He took a lot of the burden offensively on his shoulders. So I'm not sure if has he missed a game yet this season? Just one. So off of back to back, I don't think we played bad. We played hard. now we just got to get more of a rhythm and flow to the offense. Without him.
Josh, 3-point shooting can be random, defensive, like defending the 3-point line. But teams have shot 40% versus you guys since January 1st. Is it as simple as a lot of bad luck, or at that point, is it letting guys get comfortable early and then they're able to make tough shots?
I think
Bigger
it's
than that?
I think it's a little bit of both. Obviously, we're going to give people best shots. But we got to make sure we start the game off well. Physical into the ball and not let them get into a rhythm, because no matter who it is, when they're getting when teams are in a rhythm, it's tough to stop. So we got to make sure we come out aggressive, come out contested shots, and making a miss.
In the moment, does it feel like teams are shooting abnormally well against you guys?
Nah, I mean, I don't. What did they shoot today?
39.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they shot that well,
Yeah.
but I guess that answers the question.
When there's there was 7 minutes left, I think you guys only had 10 points after that. That's usually Jalen Brunson time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a big part of the adjustment? Is that specific time in the game
Yeah.
when it was okay?
Yeah, it will be, and like I said, I mean, this was on a back-to-back with no practice, not much time for film or walking through and all that. So it's going to take a little bit of an adjustment to the offense, especially in the fourth quarter. Obviously, the fourth quarter is a different animal by itself. So it's going to take us a minute, and that's what happens when your main guy goes down. So I'm happy with how we competed today, and now we just got to find different ways to have the offense clicking.
You guys have to avoid also, as much as Jalen bails you guys out sometimes, that guys don't try and take it on their shoulders.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that just goes into about finding a better flow. It's going to be, without him, it's an opportunity for guys to step up. But we have to make sure we're playing with structure and playing, team basketball and those kind of things, and not getting outside of that. So, like I said, it's a challenge, and this was our first game really without him, and we gotta build.
Josh, I just want to ask you about Into a Dome. Just your first impression of this new arena.
Oh, it was dope. Extremely dope. It's one of the best, away locker rooms I've seen. They got a hot tub, cold tub in there. I spent a lot of time in on the back. But man, it's really cool.
Josh, how have you seen Cat try to manage the different circumstances of getting through a difficult week, getting back in the swing of things, and trying to lead the group without Jalen?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's, a lot of you guys forget that we're humans. You guys look at us like we're, little animals at a petting zoo or a parlay or something like that, and y'all forget that we're actual people, that we have, real life, problems and traumas and things like that we have to navigate. So we give them a lot of credit. We're there for them, and I think that everyone has to keep that in mind. When they see things, people say stupid things when they don't understand, we're humans.
Can you speak to the Clippers on physicality, and did that present a challenge of any time?
Yeah, I mean, they're a tough team. A physical team, a team that does well with switching and those kind of things. So give them a lot of credit. I think Jeff and Andy over there is doing a great job, and obviously T. Lou. B. Shaw ain't doing nothing. But no, man, they're a tough team, and they showed that.
Josh, in this final stretch that you're going to right now, you being one of the vocal leaders on your team, what would you tell your teammates going into the final stretch, going into the playoffs?
Right now, we gotta step it up. I think defensively was a solid game. I think in terms of points given up, I think we could make it work a little bit more, but I think right now we just got to continue to build, continue to find a flow without JB, and it's an opportunity, man. When you have a guy that's down, there's room for other guys to step up, and then when that guy gets back, and the ones that stepped up, they're in a great flow, and so now JB can kind of get back into it, but he doesn't have to take so much onto his shoulders. So. It's going to take a team effort, but we got enough. We're capable.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Josh.